Why does it take your whole mag to get a kill? But they delete you in 3 bullets? You're not the problem. Your weapon choice is. In this video, I'll show you 10 beginner-friendly guns across all classes and the exact builds that flip the fight in your favor. So you're the one ending fights in 3 shots while they're the ones struggling to survive. Let's begin. Number 1 on this list can be none other than the CAR-15. And here's why. It's the most stable, most accurate gun in Delta Force. Every advanced player knows that it delivers exactly what you need. Low recoil, high stability, and a generous mag. And with the massive range of attachments Delta Force offers for this weapon, you can shape it to match any playstyle, whether you're aggressive or strategic. But if you're after a build that performs consistently across different situations, you can try mine. Or just copy this code if you're a global player. Or this one if you're on Garena. Now let's shift gears to some rapid-fire action. And what better place to start than with the weapon that conquered COD Mobile players, the USS-9, better known as the Uzi. It delivers an outstanding fire rate with surprisingly tight control at both close and mid-range. Even better, it has a faster ADS speed compared to most assault rifles, so you can snap onto targets and take the shot before they even react. If you're running the support class and want a lighter, faster option, the Uzi has you covered. Its only real downside is that the mag size doesn't quite keep up with the fire rate. But don't worry. I've got an alternative where the magazine isn't just better. It's a game changer.
Sector Echo is now under our control.
This next weapon is a whole different story. Everything about it stands in the middle. Fire rate, control, handling, and stability. Nothing extreme. But when it comes to time to kill, as you've seen, it melts enemies fast. You just need to hit your shots and the weapon will take care of the rest. In the right hands, this gun is a serious threat. And with the crazy variety of attachments Delta Force offers, you can tailor it exactly how you want. But if you're looking for a reliable setup that delivers across the board, here's the one I recommend. An underrated juggernaut, the G3. It delivers a solid TTK and works in perfect synergy with a wide range of builds. Sure, its fire rate is slower than your typical assault rifle, but you know what that means. Higher damage, greater control. Its only real drawback, it's a bit heavier when it comes to ADS speed. That's why the G3 shines in a defender role. Hold your ground, let enemies come to you, and take the upper hand every single time. And if you want the build that brings out its full potential, here's the best one to use. If you're a beginner looking for an LMG, the options are pretty limited. That's why the best pick at this stage is none other than the M249. It's the first LMG you own, and it's surprisingly versatile. With a wide range of attachments already available, you can morph this gun from a heavy LMG into something that feels more like an assault rifle. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I call weapons like these transformers, because they change form so easily to fit different roles. But if you plan to use the M249 effectively, you'll need 2 things: a solid build and a bit of practice.
Defend at all costs.
The first 5 weapons I mentioned are already unlocked right away. But now we're stepping into the second half, the powerhouse picks. Easy to learn, quick to master, and lethal when played right. Let's say you've started unlocking some guns and you're ready to level up your skills. The K416 is the perfect place to start. If you're on a map with tight corners and small rooms, this weapon tears through enemies up close. It's one of the top 3 fastest firing guns, making it a menace in close quarters combat. It performs great at short to mid-range, but the recoil kicks in hard at longer distances. That's why you'll need a dedicated long-range build if you want to push it further. But for now, I'll focus on a close to mid-range setup. And hey, if you want more Gunsmith options, drop a comment. I can craft multiple builds for each gun to match every playstyle. Do you know what time is it now?
Sniper Monkey.
If you're looking for a sniper early on, and you're into quick scoping, the R93 has you covered. It has the fastest fire rate among snipers, which makes it much easier to land 2 quick shots or hit that 1 clean headshot.
Troops launching an assault on objective Charlie 2.
Found them!
One clean shot to the head and they're dead.
I'm not much of a sniper myself, but here's a tip. If your enemy is on the move, aim for the body. If they're standing still, go for the head.
He's just standing there, menacingly!
Target down!
Simple, effective, and very satisfying when it clicks. This was the weirdest sniper kill I've ever pulled off. I saw the opportunity, so I took it. That's why they say, never stick your hand out the window, kids.
Down! Swapping mag!
Now let's talk about what I believe is the best gun in the entire game. The SG-552. It's got everything a player could ask for. High fire rate, check. Exceptional control, check. Better handling, extra check. This weapon is arguably the most broken AR in Delta Force. Its absurd range and fire rate are what define it, making it an unstoppable force on smaller maps. But here's the kicker. With the build I'm currently using, you can extend its reach and dominate at long range too. And once you start frying squads with this setup, expect the vehicles.
We're running out of troops.
Enemy patrol contact. Just wait. Let them move on.
We've been spotted.
Because when they can't outgun you, they'll try to run you over. I've mentioned a lot of assault rifles in this list, but this next one is different. The AUG is reserved for recon and engineer classes only, and it unlocks fairly early in the game. I don't need to say much, because once you try it, you'll see for yourself. You can equip it with a 60-round mag, and it doesn't take much effort to unlock the stable build I'm using now. So if you're running engineer class and find yourself battling enemy vehicles, the AUG is your go-to. It gives you that crucial edge against troopers when things get heated. Since you've made it this far, you already know the drill. Now it's time to deliver on that promise. Let's talk about the UZI alternative I teased at the start. And it's the P90. The P90 is a brilliant multi-killing weapon with an exceptional fire rate and surprisingly good accuracy. However, the slightly underpowered damage is the only bad part about it. And if you're wondering on what build I'm using, here it is.
Let's get a drone!
Operators, my name is Gamer Forever, and I'm out.